Hey, hey.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Hot Messness
And tea.
and Tea. That should have been what we called it. Hot Messness
Hot
and Tea.
business and tea.
Yeah. No, welcome back to another episode of Boss Up and Tea. And my mic, there we go. Okay. Now I feel better.
Got it?
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
better now.
Okay.
So, Miss Ma'am, you were supposed to record last week and you did not.
I sure did not. I didn't.
What happened?
I
You just missed me too much, right?
I still haven't unpacked my house 100%. There's still boxes everywhere, literally. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the day to unpack and finish unpacking and get shit situated. And I unpacked all day long.
Are you still unpacking?
Yes. I was so tired though. By the end of the day, my ankles were swollen, my feet were swollen, just because I was barefoot all day. Also, unpacking, up and down the stairs, doing this, doing that, standing on chairs because we don't have a ladder or a stool, so we're standing on chairs, putting this up, doing this, and yeah, I was tired, so I didn't. Nope, sure did not. Did not record. It was in my plans. I was like, I'm gonna record. I should have been recording while I was unpacking, huh?
You should have. That would have been a good, like, unboxing something and being like, what the hell is this? Or should I get rid of
You
this?
know
Or
what?
should I-
Yeah, actually, when I was doing that, I have a box that we emptied, right? And I started putting shit in there that I was like, I don't want this. Why did I even pack this?
See? Talking to yourself, but in your head, you could have been talking out loud to our
I know. But yeah, so, and funny thing too, when we packed to move, when we moved out, I threw a lot of shit away that I did not want. And so here we are. I'm like, why do I keep this? I don't need this. Let's get rid of it. So, yeah. When I leave here, I told him the goal is to get some shit today done. We're not going to make a goal that we're going to finish because we're just not going to do that. But we're going to get some shit done.
Okay.
We're going to see how long it takes to unpack. So far, it's been a month. We've been in there for a whole month. So, we're going to see.
Already?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So really quick, I just want to shout out to my BFF, Lily. Today is her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Lily!
So I have to give my BFF a shout out and tell her happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
She is my ride or die. Me and her have known each other for 17 years.
Wow.
And we were just like this from the get-go.
Yeah.
So, seeing her kids grow up, and now she's seeing my kids grow up. So it's a wonderful friendship, and I love her. And hopefully she's going with us to Dia de los Muertos in San Antonio in October. So hopefully, and hopefully you're going to.
I am.
We'll see.
Oh, Lord, baby Jesus. You know what? We got to put a bet on this. Because you have zero faith in me right now.
If she you know what? If she goes, I'm trying to think, what would be something good? Like,
Cindy, I'm going, okay? I'm going to go.
I'm gonna think of something.
I just haven't booked
Y'all
it
need
yet.
to tell me something that I would have to do.
I need
if
to
she
hurry
does
up,
show
though,
up.
because it really is pushing time. We're already in August, so I need to hurry up and book it.
It's 2 months away, man.
I'm not even worried about the PTO anymore, because I'm just at the point where, like, if I get a point, I get a point.
It's 1 day.
Exactly. But whatever.
Yeah, it's 1 day. It's just Friday.
I just gotta book it.
Okay. Do I need to give you my iPad right now?
No.
Okay. We'll see.
I like to search for deals.
I mean, we
I'm
can make it a whole episode.
I'm
Tina's
probably
booking her
gonna
trip.
afterpay it. Because it makes me feel better.
That's girl math.
Yeah.
That's girl math.
I spent $50 today and booked the whole weekend. Yeah. See?
So, and I do that. Girl math is a real thing, for real.
No, it
Because-
really is.
I was thinking to myself, because I was telling you about the mics, right? I don't know if we're going to keep these we bought some like miniature mics, but this is a learning process, so I'm still learning. So I may end up returning these mics, long story short. But they were, they were pricey. In my head, I'm like, okay, if I return those, I can turn around and buy some Halloween decorations.
You know what? No, I like that. I like that.
And in my head, I'm
It's
like,
already
what's
money
our
spent.
deal? Yeah. So it's free,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because you're not spending anything extra.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Girl math.
Makes sense.
See, Tina gets me. She understands. She understands. So last weekend we went to Padre. For the weekend. It's when you travel with family,
Yeah.
well, just trips in general, there's always things that happen that make trips memorable. I mean, it's part of the process. It's part of traveling.
It was an adventure.
And the trip down there, honestly, it felt like it took forever.
Okay.
Which you would think is crazy because we actually left here Thursday night and we drove to Temple and we stayed the night in Temple.
How long does it take to get to Temple from here?
It's like an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh,
it's nothing crazy. But I was like, that's 2 hours less that we have to drive Friday.
Right. No,
it still took forever because somebody wanted to stop in Corpus.
First of all, you said we had to kill time, and Heidi
I
said...
didn't say anything. I didn't say, because this is the thing, I know my family. And either way, no matter what, somehow the time is going to get lost.
Right.
And check-in was at 3 o'clock, okay? We could have gotten there by like 12:30. I was like, even if we get there early, there's stuff on the island that we can do with the kids.
Right.
So I was just trying to get there.
But
then somebody wanted to stop in Corpus and see the Selena Memorial, which is fine. She's never seen it. And I'm talking about my sister Heidi, the one that's always in here with us. Which is fine. I've never seen it. Is it something? I was a huge fan of hers. Do not get me wrong. I love Selena. But is that something that I feel like drawn to that I need to do? No, I was just like, I want to get my kids to the beach. I want to get my kids to where we're supposed to go.
Destination.
Yeah. And we were there all of like 5 minutes, mind you.
In my defense...
Okay, wait.
No. It pertains because I asked Mom to, on the way home, because I figured we would separate from y'all at some point or get lost or something. Wasn't factoring in we get lost in the beginning of the trip. But
you're going into the other details.
I would want to stop at the Selena statue, and like her grave section was right down the street. But we only did the statue. I wasn't thinking Mom was going to do it at the beginning of the trip.
So we go to Corpus.
Okay.
Which is fine. It's fine. We were there we took the pictures, yada, yada, yada. We leave there, and I thought we were going to the grave site as well. So we were following my parents. And I don't know what happened. My mom missed a turn or something. And
oh, Lord.
We ended up not lost, but we had to take an alternate route because there was construction going on and the bridge was shut down on one side and we had to take a big old loop around. Okay. Which then I found out, no, we're not going to the gravesite after all. Trying to get back on track. I was like, if I'd have known that, we would have taken the lead.
Yeah.
But here it was, I thought they were going to the gravesite, and that's why we were following them, because she knew where it was at or whatnot. She was like, it's just down the street. I'm like,
Mom
this
and
is
Dad
not
vetoed it.
down the street. Whatever. So we end up taking this long-ass detour. It looked like we were going into, like, factories and water plants and all these shipping yards, and it was crazy. I was like, where the fuck are we? So then we're driving, we're back on the highway. We're back where we need to be. Okay, cool. We're on the highway like all of 5 minutes. And I get a phone call from my sister. Pull over as soon as you can. Dad's back windshield just shattered.
What?
I was shocked. Exactly. I was like, what? And so we pull over, and I'm looking like for gas stations or something that, where we can stop. And they had pulled over immediately. And so then we were like at a gas station, and I call my mom and I'm like, hey, just come up to this gas station if y'all can make it. Well, he has his windows tinted, so the tint was holding the glass.
Yeah.
So then we find a Dollar General. We're like, okay, if we can get some duct tape it together. We still don't know exactly what happened. We're thinking, because it was his back windshield.
Right.
Like, how does anything shatter the back? Well, and then my dad and Paul are talking, and they're like, well, maybe a rock like ricocheted off of somebody's tire and flipped back. I mean, I guess, unless somebody was shooting it, I mean, I don't know. But Heidi was in the back seat, and she thought she was getting shot at.
It was literally right where my head was. So that's what I was like.
She said it just sounded like crackling, like a frying pan, because it was just all like, just shattering. And so,
but y'all didn't see like a little
No.
where it hit or anything.
Yeah,
It was just
so
shattered.
it was just shattered.
There is a spot, I have a picture of it, and you can see right where it hit first. I thought I sent it to you. But you can see right where it hit. And it was a loud pop, like a gunshot, because that's what it sounded like. And then all of a sudden, it's just like a pan frying from the glass just shattering.
So we pull over at the Dollar General, and
Right?
Yes, there's a thunderstorm coming through right now. I got the notification as I was pulling up.
interesting.
Random.
No, that's my stomach.
And so my dad is on one side, Paul is on the other, and they're like, "Can you climb up on top of the truck and we'll hand you the duct tape?" I'm like, "Okay." So there goes
Here's Cindy on top of the truck.
Yeah, I climb. He's got like this rack on the back, and so I'm sitting on the rack and just passing them the tape and like helping them press the middle part of it.
Yeah.
They taped up like the top part, the bottom part, the sides, and then they did a couple of pieces in the middle just to kind of hold it together, whatever. I don't know. We were there for a whole like 30, 40 minutes. And
Taping
I'm like,
up the windshield.
Taping up the windshield. People probably thought we're crazy. What are these stupid Mexicans doing here on the side or at the store taping up, and so we're like, well, we just needed to get to Padre. And because I told my mom, I was like, you can probably call the insurance and they can probably send somebody, a mobile person, to come fix it while we're here. That way you don't have to drive back home like that. So we get back on the road. And, I call them like, hey, everything's cool. Like, they're like, yeah, it seems to be holding together. Okay. At this point, we had a little bit, like an hour and 30 minutes, hour and 45 minutes left of the trip.
Almost there.
Almost. And so we get to Port Isabel. My parents go to the Walmart. There's a Walmart right there before you go across the bridge into Padre.
Yeah.
And they're like, we're going to stop and get the groceries that we were supposed to bring. And so they go there. We go to the house, finally make it. Beautiful house. Honestly, it was like really pretty. It was big, perfect room for everybody to kind of have their own space.
Yeah.
It was a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. Every bedroom had its own bathroom.
Cool.
Beautiful view. We had our own private access to the beach.
Uh-huh.
It was great. I told Paul, I was like, let's go ahead and get the kids ready. Let's go down there. That's what we came to do.
Yeah.
So we go down there. And the beach was packed already.
Yeah.
But there was a spot where we could set up and everything. So we set up, kids get in, great. We come inside, we made dinner, everybody chilled, and the next day, breakfast and beach again, because, that was like our goal. Oh, no, wait. Friday night, we actually went out. We left Heidi with the kids, babysitting, but I think the kids ended up babysitting her because she ended up falling asleep on the couch.
And what did they do if they would have been here? The same thing. On their phones. So what is there to watch?
We went and, because my dad rented a golf cart.
Oh, yeah.
And so we were riding around, my parents and me and Paul, we were like, well, let's just see if we can, just drive around and, drive around the island and stuff. And we found a bar.
Okay.
And it was right on the waterfront. They had a band playing and everything.
Cool.
and we were having some drinks. We were having a good time. You know, we were out there for a little while. We saw some fireworks show, and the drinks were actually like pretty like they were actually strong
Mm-hmm.
and reasonably priced. We got a round of drinks. There's 3 drinks because my dad wasn't drinking.
That's
Those were
crazy.
like $20, and I was like, damn,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
So
That's pretty good.
yeah. So we had a good time Friday night. We got to go out without the kids and stuff for a little bit, and then Saturday, like I said, we hit the beach early. We were out the beach all day,
Yeah.
all day. Sunscreened, me, the kids. Paul did not sunscreen.
He's burnt.
Girl, we all got burnt. All of us. And even, well, the twins and Gordo didn't get too bad. Gordo got his nose a little bit.
My nose
And like
always
his
burns.
and like his forehead.
Mm-hmm.
But those
Yes, of
3
course.
had like life jackets on.
Yeah.
Because they're the little one. Like, you know how the current is.
Yeah.
Marcelo didn't have a life jacket because he's the better swimmer out of all of them.
Uh-huh.
And he did get sunburned a little bit for the first time. He's never been sunburned before. But he got a little bit of sunburn on his like lower back.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I put sunblock on all of us. And
But
still,
did you
freaking got-
reapply?
I did reapply.
Hmm.
Marcelo probably reapplied more than I did
Mm-hmm.
because my mom hit him up, I think 1 or 2 times besides what I had done.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we freaking got, I was like a lobster, like so freaking red. I still like, I wanted to wear like a tank top today or something because it's summer, and I like wearing like tank tops and stuff. And my skin looks so nasty right now. I look like a freaking
Are you
snake,
healing?
like crazy. My back itches, like it's just, Paul's calling me Pikachu.
Not Pikachu.
Yes, he's calling me Pikachu because so my bathing suit, it was a 2-piece,
Uh-huh.
and the way, I don't know, I guess because I was leaning more like forward and like holding like the kids and stuff in the water. I don't know. My back got sunburned. My stomach didn't. Just
Yeah.
my back.
Yeah.
And so I've got a line
Back.
in the back, and it's
For
kind of
red
like,
people.
it's
That's what
kind of
it
like,
is.
yeah, it's kind of oddly shaped or something. I don't know. It looks weird, and Paul says I look like Pikachu, and so I'm just
Oh
like,
my
whatever.
gosh, that's funny.
But yeah, we had a really good time. It was a good trip, but I mean, the whole windshield thing was just, it threw me off, and
That's
everybody-
crazy.
oh, and then because we got so sunburned,
Uh-huh.
Saturday night, I actually felt sick. Like
Yeah.
I had the chills.
Mhm.
Like I felt like I was my teeth were like chattering. Like me and
She
Paul
had
went to bed
goosebumps
early
and
Yeah.
everything.
because I was just like
Like,
freezing. I couldn't.
almost like heat exhaustion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's because my body was trying to regulate its temperature,
Right.
and I was just so cold. I was like, I just gotta go to bed. I just gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so went to sleep, and thank God in the morning I felt better
Mhm.
as far as like I wasn't cold, but
Yeah.
I was burnt. you
Yeah.
know? So that was interesting. We had fun though. I told my mom, I was like,
So how is the beach? Because I haven't been to South Padre.
oh, it was
forever.
beautiful. I
Yeah.
hadn't been to Padre in forever either.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. The sand, there was no like
Seaweed.
seaweed. There
Yeah.
wasn't any of that. There was people. One thing that's annoying to me is people fishing on the beach. And I get it, you guys, but there's places for that. Like,
Yeah.
go fish off the pier. Go,
Not
not
where
where people are swimming.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I agree.
because of the type of fishing they're trying to do, I know those hooks are huge.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a bunch of people with like their fishing poles, and what are you going to catch?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people swimming in the water.
Yeah.
Well,
What are they going to catch that's going to be actually like take home?
Right.
Type. There was somebody that caught a freaking baby stingray.
Oh my gosh.
There was somebody that caught a baby shark. And I'm like, you idiots. Where do you think their mamas are?
Exactly. Throw them back.
They threw them back, but I'm like,
Still
their mamas are around here somewhere.
They're close. Yeah.
And I was just like, but A little girl got lost. But it was really cool because everybody stopped what they were doing,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like chaos for like a whole 10 minutes because right when the little girl got lost, because it was a family that was actually right next to us, right when they started like looking for her, a big like windstorm came through because and so everybody was like pulling down their canopies, and we had even lowered our umbrella, and I had Heidi like help me just take it down real quick. I was like, we don't need this blown away. And because the people were distracted looking for their daughter, they weren't worried about the canopy,
right?
Obviously, but then their canopy flew up and almost hit the boys because at the time they were playing in the sand.
Yeah,
almost flew up and hit the boys, and so then we had to catch that and then help them. I think it was the grandma, help her get it like stabilized for right now, and then everybody was looking for the little girl, and we're like, what is she wearing? What does she look like? How old is she? And they found her, but she was like way down the beach, and the mom was pissed. She was like, get your ass over here. And
how old was she?
She was 7.
Oh,
she was little.
Yeah.
And but the little girl was like, well, I just kept walking because I couldn't find you guys, and I didn't know where our tent was.
That is hard, because I get it too. I would be pissed off because you're 7. You're still little, but you know better.
Yeah.
But then it's like, well, if she was really looking for her family, like, they don't know. No, they have no sense of fucking direction. You know what I'm saying? So I get it too. It's kind of hard because Dalen will get lost in Walmart, and I'm like, sir, I'm right here. I can see you. Like, I don't know. That's hard.
Like, nobody teach their kids. 'Cause my mom told me when I was little, if you get lost, stay where you're at, and I will find you. Like, that's why if I can't find her in like a store, I will stand where I'm at and look.
I'm just grown ass age. I'm still here.
But no, like, even
hold it some toilet paper. I'm in the toilet paper aisle.
She'll find me eventually.
But like in San Antonio, if I can't find her, that's probably what I'll do. I'll stay where I'm at. And
I already told her.
Just wait.
I already told her because she's not a drinker.
Yeah.
Everybody that's going,
I'm sorry.
Everybody that's going,
drinks.
Yeah. Me, Paul, my sister Stephanie. She went with us last year, so Stephanie kind of knows what to expect.
Yeah.
But she's never been.
Yeah.
She's not a drinker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl,
I'm the DD.
we don't need a DD. That's the problem. We walk everywhere.
I was gonna say,
scooter our asses somewhere.
Well, you can't scooter this year because of Lily.
Well, we gonna find a way. Either way, I ain't driving. I ain't getting behind the wheel. So I don't need a designated driver. You just need to. I don't know. She's like, she has one drink and she wants to fall asleep.
Ma'am,
I don't drink. I'm not a partier. It's not who I am. That was my older sister, and I don't need to do it. I don't see the point.
It's not about being a partier. It's about loosening up a little bit. And
she said, one drink, I'm out. It's NyQuil.
Yeah.
It is. It literally is.
I'm just like, girl, don't be, I already told her, don't be a Debbie Downer.
Yeah.
Hey, as long as what happened with the buzzball doesn't happen again, I would be okay.
That was one buzzball.
Took me out.
One buzzball took her out.
That's so funny.
So, but yeah, we had a good time. All in all, we had a good time. Everybody's burnt still and peeling, and
well, you got color.
Yeah, for sure.
It looks good. It's a nice.
I like being tan. I just
don't like the process of it.
Yeah, even my even my hands are freaking tan. Look at when I take my watch off. Look.
Oh my gosh, Cindy.
You want to see that?
You want to see something funny, Tina?
That is funny. What?
Yeah. That's how white I usually am. Yeah, look at Heidi's back.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
The whole X across your back.
Yeah.
It's my swimsuit.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
So, but no, we had a good time.
Your nails. Do you know what they remind me of?
What?
What's the name of that tequila?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
The tequila bottle.
Yeah.
No, Paul was telling me, he was like, your nails look like dishes, like the dish set. I was like,
no.
He was like, you know the expensive dish set that the white folks be using? He was like, that's what you reminded me of. That's what your nails remind me of. I was like,
see, I'm thinking more of the tequila bottle.
I was thinking,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
It starts with a C, I think.
I don't remember.
I don't know either,
but it comes from Mexico.
Yes. They're cute though, right?
Yeah, they
But
are.
see, yeah, I was thinking like Greece and how they do all like white and blues.
Like
and,
Santorini.
Oh,
Yeah.
Greece. Like
Yeah.
Greece.
Yeah.
yeah, no, not like Manteca.
That's what I thought. That's my first thought. I was like, Manteca.
Greece.
No,
But they were cute. They were very,
they're my favorite.
yeah. I
You
like
gotta
them a lot.
find a picture of the bottle. Like,
Yeah, hold the bottle.
yeah,
Go buy a bottle just for that.
just for the pictures.
Yeah. Brittany was like, we got to start thinking about your Halloween nails. And I was like, I know. She was like, last year's Halloween nails were like
Yeah.
hard. Those bitches took 3
I was
hours.
gonna say, did it take a long time?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there were the
It was
Nightmare
good.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
With Jack and the stitching and all that stuff. They were really
I'm gonna
pretty.
probably make an appointment this week because
I wasn't gonna call you out.
don't leave me alone.
Her nails are looking sad.
I look like a little
Sad.
boy. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm gonna make an appointment. I am. She was supposed to soak them off, but yeah, we never had time, so they just been.
I was gonna say you were supposed to go in for a soak off.
Yeah.
You canceled.
No, she was going out of town.
That's
and
right.
then
That's right. She had
I've
to
been
go.
working and just don't look.
I'm
Ask again next week.
Okay. So
I'm exhausted. That's why my energy is not like shoo. Like I am exhausted. Like I don't know what. I don't know why. Like literally tired. So tired. I just want to sleep. Yes.
what is that called?
She's like, I can't pronounce that.
Oh, it's the That's I don't know where it's. But it's the Casa Azul.
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Blue house.
Not Casa.
That's what it sounded like.
That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, I'm exhausted. I don't know why. I mean, we stayed up and drank Friday night, but that was Friday. Today's Sunday. And then, well, yesterday we were out school shopping all day.
We went and got the boys some shoes.
That's the only thing I could not find daily was shoes.
Really?
We went to 3 stores. Well, we went to Cedar Hill, but we went to 3
see, we went to
stores.
Plain. Well,
I'm going to go to Grand Prairie next week into the outlets in Grand Prairie. But nobody had his size. That's what it was.
what
It
size?
was, well, he's between a 13 and a 1.
Mhm.
And, of course, you know, everybody's trying to make a sale. Like, oh, we can order them, have them shipped to you for free. And I'm like, I need him to try them on. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that because he's in between sizes right now. I need to make sure I get the right size. So
Mhm.
we got everything except for shoes. So I was like, you know what? I was tired. I was starving. I was like, it was 6 o'clock. I was like, yeah, no, come on. We're done. We're calling it a day. And I was like, let's go. We went to go to Hooters. We ate at Hooters after that. We were actually supposed to go to the cemetery because I wanted to go visit my grandma. And then one of my friends' birthday just passed. And I was like, I'm tired. So then we got to the house, and I had already told Dalen that I would swim with him because we got a pool in the back. And we sat down on the couch, and I was like, ugh. I sat there for like 10 minutes. I was like, let's go. I said, if we don't get in that pool now, I'm not getting off this couch. So we were in the pool for about an hour, a little bit over an hour. Got out, showered. Then he was like, can we have movie night? I was like, okay, come on. So we put on Ratatouille. You know, I've never watched Ratatouille from the beginning.
Really?
I don't think I have either.
Ever. I was so stuck on the beginning. Like, I've seen Ratatouille a million times. But I guess I've never watched it from
It's
the
not
beginning.
a movie that the boys really got into, so I've never really
It's
seen
like,
it.
I've seen it and I know what it's about, like, you know, and I've seen the whole cooking part and all that, but I've never watched it from start. And I was just so amazed, like, oh, that's how it started? That's how he got to the restaurant? Like, yeah.
Hmm.
And then after that, once it started playing the part I already seen, I was like,
You were out.
and I told Dalen, I said, because he was like right here, and then Illy was right here. We have this big ass couch, but they're both right here. And I was like, Dalen, you ready to go to sleep? And he's like, no. I said, I'm falling asleep. And he was like, it's okay, mommy, you can fall asleep right here.
Mm-mm.
I said,
I want
okay. So I just went like that, covered myself, and I fell asleep. And then I was like, you know what? I felt myself going into a deep sleep. I said, we gotta go. We're going to bed because I can't. But yeah, I went to sleep probably around 11, which to me is not late for a weekend. 11's early.
Yeah.
And then I woke up like at 9 o'clock, so I got plenty of sleep, but I am exhausted. Like, I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep right now.
Mm-mm. This weather don't be helping either.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's gonna get rainy, and now I'm just even more lazy.
Is it really supposed to like rain?
It said a thunderstorm is coming through.
Look, I'm gonna check the weather.
It said, I checked it the other day and it said like, oh, there's a 40% chance of like
She
4
said
or
the
5.
other day.
And no, but for Monday. It was like
Tomorrow?
yesterday when I looked at it. Yeah.
Oh shit!
And I was like, because
If it rains
I
while I'm working, that's fine. I just don't like driving in it. I don't want to drive.
well, I checked, but because it looked really cloudy and Gordo's like got this fixation on thunder,
Yeah,
and so
My kids are traumatized from the weather.
they're like Ted. He needs a thunder buddy.
It literally.
so I looked at it and it said for like Monday at like 4 something in the morning, and I told Seven because that's the time she's traveling to the house.
Yeah.
So
Oh, so I'm gonna totally change
Go ahead.
subjects.
Come on.
My boss wants me to organize this.
I thought you were gonna say your boss wants me to hire you.
We may be
She
hiring.
just said
soon.
We're
Done.
not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, let's not go there. But he wants me to organize basically like a networking event for some of our clients and right?
Yeah.
And he wants to do like a Cowboys event.
Okay.
So like rent a suite
Yeah.
and do all that. So I was like, okay. He was like, since you're our Dallas, connect, look, find out pricing and stuff like that. Girl, that shit is expensive.
I bet.
Expensive. I want you to guess for a 36-person suite, how much?
At the
They vary.
stadium?
Yeah, they vary.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They vary depending on the game, but
Of course.
there's an
A rough
average
estimate.
price, I would say.
A 36-person suite.
Yeah, I want you to guess.
Okay. We are going to say 10,000.
I'm
Am
gonna
I
give
low?
you a hint. I'm gonna give you a
You're
hint.
very low.
I'm gonna give you a
30,000.
hint. Brand new car.
What
Like
kind of
off
credit
the
card?
market.
50,000.
Nope.
More.
What? Okay.
Like her
74.
truck.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I said brand new. Like
The guy,
Truck,
I talked to
car.
the guy, and now there are some lower ones,
Yeah.
but they're like in December, and my boss is wanting to do it like in October, November-ish, and yeah, they're very
So,
expensive.
you know what? Y'all can all come kick it at my
I
place.
sent him the pricing,
for
and
20,000.
the guy at the Cowboys Stadium was like, "If y'all want to do this, like, you got to move fast because they're selling out. Like, the suites are selling out."
To have that type of money to even do that.
Yeah.
Tell him I'm renting my house for 20,000.
Right. Me too. But yeah, so
that
I don't
is
know
crazy.
if we're gonna end up doing it or not because that's very expensive. And I mean, we're a small company, so I'm just like, I don't know if my boss has got that kind of money to be, I don't know. But
I mean, if he does, cool. Like, that's
So-
crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy.
when the guy told me, he was like, do you think that's within your budget? And I said, to be honest, I have no
Tell him
idea.
I'll even hire a TABC certified bartender at my house. Come on.
Girl, that's not even including, so with that, you get a $3,000 food and beverage credit. But the guy was like, but people always go over. I was like, yeah, that's
That many people.
36 people.
Yeah.
So that's going to go quick. And especially food and beverage there.
Yeah.
Freaking Jerry's World.
Cindy, we're hosting it and you're cooking.
Ooh.
She said, I don't know about that.
No, I mean, I would. No, I would for half the price.
Right. You know what? Let's do 50,000. You get 25, I get 25, and we'll
This
invest what we
bitch,
need to
she
invest.
said,
Come to my house. Cindy's gonna cook. I'll host. You know,
I was going to say, what are you doing for $25,000?
I'm hosting the place. We're gonna watch a game on a big screen. I got a big old projector screen. Okay, we can go to.
Are you gonna hire like waitresses and stuff to
Yeah.
walk around?
I got Family Dart TABC certified bartenders.
Not her. Not even her hiring professional people. She's hiring family.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm not food
She's
handler, so
just
say
going to tell
that.
people, y'all show up here
It's ain't nothing to get your food handlers or TABC overnight. Like, it's
I already got
She's
mine.
got her food handlers.
well, see, come on, Heidi. Look, you're hired. All you have to say is you got your food handler. See, bail.
Oh,
I need to
Sometimes
do
we're
that.
Mexican around here. We'll figure it out.
right, for real. So, what do you think about Micah?
I'm very upset. But this is
Micah or Jerry?
both. But this is the number one reason why we lose our players is because of money. And Jerry doesn't want to pay our players, so they leave. I'm upset at Micah because he was claiming this loyalty to the Dallas Cowboys.
I think he's hurt though.
Everybody's always hurt.
Yeah.
Everybody's always hurt
Well, what
because
is
they
it
feel like
she's
they're
so
bored.
far?
Huh?
Well, you don't know until you get there. How are you gonna know? It's a gamble.
Watch him go to the Eagles.
Oh, you better not. You better not. But yeah, so that's why we lose a lot of
That's
our players.
always been his dream though, is to play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly.
And he
That's-
wanted to be one of those.
That's the only thing that makes me upset because you're supposed to be loyal. Don't leave us over some money. But you know,
I mean, it's
I can't blame him. But yeah,
don't
a
blame
job
me.
is a job.
Jerry
A
never
job
wants
is
to
a
pay
job,
people.
and everybody is replaceable.
Yeah.
Whether or not he's replaced with a good person or not, that's irrelevant.
The body
Yes.
is replaceable.
Just like if you were to die tomorrow, your job would replace you in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
If I died tomorrow, my job would replace me in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. He's an
Yeah,
employee,
I know.
and
But you know what? We're gonna hope for a better season this year than
We're
last
not.
year because last year's season sucked.
we're not.
Don't say that, Cindy.
I'm a diehard Cowboys fan.
Don't say
I
that.
love
I just
my
said-
boys.
I didn't say we're gonna be like 100% better, but a better season. Last year sucked. Like last
I
year,
don't think this year's gonna be any better.
I didn't even want the TV on halfway through most of the games, and
I
I
know.
am too. Like whether we lose or anything, I still want to watch and cheer on. But they gave me nothing to cheer for. At least get my heart rate going and blood
Yeah.
pressure. You know, even if
Get
we
the
lose.
blood going a little
Yeah, but
Mhm.
last year they very much disappointed me.
bit. I get it.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
I have some things that I have screenshotted. I'm gonna have to just take off my telephone. Let's see. There were some things that I screenshotted that I wanted to talk about.
Okie dokie.
Maybe. Ooh, I'll probably. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to end my life.
Bye bye.
Bye, y'all. Catch us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts.
Or you can go over to Cindy's live or the Boss Up and Tea live.
Podcast. Duh.
Yeah.
Hello. Okay. Where are my screenshots?
It just sounds like
Okay, y'all. This is what it says. It says, y'all, and you may have seen this. I don't know exactly when I screenshotted this. You may have been out on vacation already or not. I don't know. But it says, y'all, I'm so hurt. I'm just here to vent. My boyfriend has been a father figure for my son for almost 4 years. My son is 4 going on 5. My boyfriend struggles with mental health and it's taken a turn for the worse. Today my son threw a tantrum and my boyfriend did nothing. That's okay because I'm the parent. But when we got into the car, my boyfriend yelled at me for not parenting better. I, in return, told him, anytime I've given you a space to be a parent, he always says, he's not mine, fuck that. But when it's convenient for him, he says, oh, he's my son. Mid-argument, my boyfriend decided to jump out the car. My son sees this and begins to ugly cry. He then starts saying, my daddy, where's he going? Then my boyfriend texts me and says, F both of y'all. I'm so hurt for my son. How do we feel about this?
He can go to hell.
Very much. Very much so. Take an express route.
And
VIP.
for her to not, is she questioning?
I think she was just venting.
She was just venting? Okay.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
I hope she's not questioning like what she should do. I would hope not.
Yeah, because
But-
she shouldn't be. Absolutely not. Because the fact that he only calls him his son when it's convenient
Basically,
for him.
when he's being good, that's my son. When you're being bad, you're not. Like, no.
No. Mm-mm.
And you've been around since this child was a baby and he calls you dad and you know that.
Yeah, he can go
You
to hell.
you can hurt me all day long, but you do not get to hurt my kid
He can go to hell.
all day long.
Yep.
Like, that
Absolutely.
shit right there boiled my blood, and it's like, where's he at? Like, let me find him so I can put my hands on him. But that, yeah, I just want to talk about that because, like, what the fuck? Fuck out of here. You don't get to pick and choose when you want to be a fucking parent and then tell me to parent better. No. Fuck out of here.
So, go ahead.
I have another one.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is it. Am I the asshole?
Oh, okay.
I went on a date last night after texting this guy for a few weeks. He asked me to the movies and I said yes, even though that's a terrible first date in my opinion. Initially, when he asked which movie I wanted to see, I suggested one and he picked the one that he wanted to see. But there were no tickets left for his, so he settled with my choice. So, after going to the wrong screen first because he read the tickets wrong, we're sitting down watching previews and he leans over and says, I didn't get to tell you, but I don't have my car right now, and proceeded to ask if I can take him home after. But don't worry, he also wants to get food after the movie ends at 9:45 because he waited all day to eat with me. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I could barely focus on the movie. All I could think about was all the true crime podcasts I listened to, and I did not want to be alone in my car with a stranger. I continued to watch the movie until about the end, and I went to the bathroom and didn't come back. I feel terrible, but I did send him a text to let him know I was leaving. I felt like I was trapped into saying yes because who asked for a ride home at the beginning of a date? Am I the asshole for ditching him?
That's hard because in this day and age, it's very hard. People have made it a very untrusting world.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told this story.
Uh-oh.
Have I told this story when I was, I think I was like 17 and I met somebody on the internet and went on a date?
No.
Okay.
You might have told me, but I don't think you told me.
Yeah, I think I've told you. So, I was like 17.
Uh-huh.
And you know the theater in Grand Prairie?
Yes.
Okay, so I met this guy online. And back in the
My imagination
AOL,
is going all kinds of ways. But anyways, go ahead.
back in the AOL days, right?
Uh-huh.
That was my jam, by the way. That shows my age.
AOL chat.
Yeah. ASL.
ASL.
If you know, you know. Anyway, so the guy was like, I want to take you out on a date, And I was like, okay, I was like, but we have to meet somewhere, like, somewhere public. And he was like, okay, cool. We'll go. Well, he was from Arlington, so he was like, and I was in Oak Cliff, so it was, Grand Prairie, that's a good halfway point.
Yeah.
So he was like, okay, so he told me what movie, what time, whatever. So I get there, and he had sent me pictures and everything, so obviously I hopefully knew what he looked like.
Yeah.
And I park and everything, and I walk up. No. So the guy is standing there, right? And he was 3, 4 years older than me, maybe 3. I think it was like 3. So he's standing there, and meet him and everything, and he looks like his pictures and everything. But then he says, can you walk with me to my car really quick? And he was like, I have something for you. And I was like, I was so scared.
Yeah.
Every bone in my body was telling me not to, I was very aware of my surroundings at that point. I was looking for people, is there somebody available if I need to scream? But I was like, okay. So I go walking with him to his car, and he opens the door and he pulls out a rose, and he gives me the rose. He was like, I would have given it to you at the front of the theater. He was like, but I've been stood up a bunch of times and I didn't want to be looking like a dummy. So then I was like, oh, the relief,
Yeah.
washed away and everything. But I was so scared in that moment. So that story reminded me of that because you just never know, honestly. Do I think she's the asshole for ditching him? I still don't know. I mean, it's one of those things that you kind of just have to feel the person out. If she
Yeah.
did not feel safe, then maybe it was for a reason.
Yeah. Well, the first thing, it's my opinion too. I don't think a movie for a first date is a horrible choice, right? I
Yeah.
think it's a neutral thing. It's not too romantic. It's not too involved where we have to touch each other so
It's
much.
in the public. There's
Yeah.
other people around.
I wouldn't mind doing movies for a first date. But anyways, I don't necessarily think she's an asshole. I think maybe she could have gone about it a different way
Yeah.
instead of just leaving him. Because think about it, if it was the other way around and she got left because she asked for a ride, everybody would be going in on him.
Everybody would call him an asshole. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, if he just up and left in the middle, well, towards the end, whatever, during the movie, and
Yeah.
didn't come back and just text her, yeah, he would be the asshole. But it's like, why is it a double standard? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. She didn't feel safe, and I think she should have voiced that. Like, you know what? I think we're still getting to know each other. I don't feel comfortable taking you home.
Yeah.
Or do you mind Ubering to wherever the fuck we're gonna go? You know, like, I don't know. I feel like she should have voiced it.
Yeah.
Or handled it a different way. I don't think she's necessarily the asshole, though. I mean, maybe, I guess, kinda, yeah. Kinda, yeah, because I'm just trying to be fair to men. Like, okay, yeah, if it was a man doing that, then he would be an asshole 100%. No question asked. But, yeah.
So Reddit is full of just random shit,
Okay.
honestly.
What are
I
you
see-
bringing out, Cindy?
Well, no. Like, there's a post of somebody saying, "Is it odd that I like being the mistress?"
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's literally all they said. Is it odd that I enjoy being the mistress?
I think that's a
You
more
like the
moral
excitement, the adrenaline that
Well,
you're getting from it?
Somebody said I'd say it's kind of a kink thing. Like, you get off on that.
Yeah. Don't be a mistress over here, homegirl. You don't
Mm-mm.
fuck around and find out.
So somebody commented as a response and said, I prefer it. So I guess she's a mistress too. She says,
Oh my.
um,
This is some white people shit.
she is white. She
Hey,
is white.
I'm just
She
saying.
says, I will take his attention and affection and money without the miserable parts of marriage. As a mistress, I get the best parts of a man without having a lifelong commitment or being worried about what else
You can
or
go
who
find a
else
sugar daddy.
he's doing. I would much rather a man let me go when I cease being his dream girl than feel responsible for or keep me around out of pity or guilt. I have never dreamed of a lifelong partner. Being with somebody for exactly the amount of time that is good for both of us is perfect for me.
No, there's other men that want the same exact thing that you want. Just, we do what we do, no strings
That's called
attached.
friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Just find you one of those.
So that's an excuse. You gonna fuck around with the wrong person.
So I have 2 comments from the last story.
Oh, who was it?
Mimi,
Uh-huh.
I think it is. It says, stupid thing. Yes, that was very harsh. Definitely, and beautiful him that he asked for the ride.
So,
Then she said she should have definitely should have told him in the moment that he asked for the ride.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't-
Yeah, she should have voiced her
Yeah.
opinion.
I agree. Yeah. Whenever he asked, she should have said something then. Maybe she was like, oh, I don't want to tell him no to his face, but I don't know. There's still no excuse. Okay, so did you see the thing that tagged around before I came?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about it. Basically, this girl said that she is raising her kids that sharing is not caring and they don't have to share.
Then keep your kids at home.
So I think that there is a time and a place.
Uh-huh.
I think teaching your kids, obviously, to be considerate of others who are less fortunate. There are some kids that are out there that are little babies kids. I'm sorry. And
Yeah.
there's some times where I may not want my kids sharing with them because they may destroy their stuff because their parents have not raised them to be careful. Like, if my son has his Switch and is playing his game, and some freaking baby kid comes around and destroys it because he was trying to share,
right.
then who's going to pay? His parents aren't going to pay to fix it.
Right. So I think sharing is caring.
Yes.
But I also feel the same thing. Like, you don't have to share all of your stuff all the time. Like, you don't have to. You do have the right to say no.
Yes.
But it's more so, like you said, being considerate of others. Like, you have 5 bags of chips. Little Susie has none. Does she want one? Give her one. It's okay to share. Like, you don't have to know. And then I think there was a comment of her saying, because when we're adults, we're not entitled, or we don't have to share everything that we have as an adult. Just because you're taught to share does not mean you have to share everything for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? It's more about teaching your kids morals, standards, morals, be considerate, and then also don't be entitled. Like, I got this and you can't have, don't be like that. Don't be a little asshole either. So how you go about it?
You can, like, you, in adult life, for example, I'm going to use Heidi as an example. I don't share my vehicles with her because I don't trust her driving. She's got a bad track record.
Okay.
She knows this. She knows not to ask to borrow any of my cars.
Yeah.
Now, if something happens to her car, she still ain't going to borrow my car, but I'm going to help her find a way to fix her car or, something along that line.
Yeah.
So I think there's different ways about doing things like that, and doing the same thing with your kids. You know, teaching them that way.
I think it's all about how you teach it, because let's just think about kindergartners, right? 5-year-olds in kindergarten sharing crayons, right? Like, oh, I have a red one and the little kid next to you wants a red one, but we can't find, in this pile of crayons, you can't find another red one. You're gonna be like, no, you can't have it because my mama said I ain't gotta share. Like stuff like that. Like, yeah, here you go. I'll grab a different color. You can use the red now because I've been using it.
I think it's just manners.
Absolutely.
Manners in general. And I think if more parents taught their kids manners, we wouldn't live in the world we do today. A lot of the hate that goes on in the world is taught
at home.
Let
me bring up something that happens at my home. Well, not necessarily just at my home, but within my family with my kids, right? Okay, and I think it happens with a lot of families unknowingly. And I've been breaking this habit because I don't want it to go this way. So we have Dalen, who is 6, Illy, who is 2. Okay? Obviously, Illy doesn't know better on a lot of things. She sees, oh, you have this? Now I want it. And she starts crying because that's what she wants. And a lot of times, adults are like, just give it to her so she can stop crying. I have been saying no because I see my mom do it. I see my husband do it. And I'm like, that's not fair to
No, because you're teaching her that if she cries, she can get what she wants.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
And not only with my own kids, and I'm bringing this up because this is my own kids, because I can talk about my own fucking kids, but I see that it happens a lot in families that have a littler sibling with an older sibling who throws fits about things that they have that they want, right? And while yes, sharing is caring, he does not have to give up his stuff for her because she's the baby sister, because she's crying, because she doesn't know any better. No. And I have to tell her, and then if she's learning, she has to learn, like, no, he can pick up a toy and she'll be like, oh, I want it, it's mine. And I'm like, no, baby. He has it first, and he's gonna get on. For example, yesterday we went to Walmart. They have all the summer stuff on clearance now. So we bought a Hello Kitty float thing that you just sit on, and it was like $5. So we bought it. We blew it up. She got on it. She got off. When she got off, Dalen got on it, and as soon as he got on it, then she started crying. My floaty. And I told her no. I said, no, he's on it. I said, let him play on it, because he was going to jump off to give it to her. And I said, no, baby, stay on it. I said, then when you're done, then she can get on it. I was like, y'all can take turns, but you don't have to stop just because she's crying. And guess what? She stops crying. Like, no. So, anyways, that all goes to say, like, teaching your kids how to share, when to share, and how to be respectful and polite. Like you said, manners. But just to be like, you ain't got to share and sharing is not caring, I think, like, nah, bro. That's not how that works. Because you gonna fuck around and find a kid like my kids that I told them don't let nobody bully you. And they're gonna fuck around and find out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
I feel like my kids they're not as, well, I don't know. I hope my kids don't get bullied. Let me put it that way. 'Cause
Being a Red Oak, they are. Red Oak is full of bullies. Just saying, City, be prepared for it.
I'm gonna be fighting somebody
Because
then.
everybody's kids that I have known that have gone to Red Oak that are younger than my kids that are still going through Red Oak, it starts in middle school. That's when you really, really, really.
My son goes to middle school next year. Not looking forward to that.
I mean, of course, there's bullying everywhere, no matter what, in elementary, but it gets here, and I'm only speaking from experience, you guys, so y'all don't come for me, but Red Oak ISD has a great educational system. That's why we chose to come to Red Oak. But the bullying is out of control. And
But your kids don't go to school in Red Oak.
No, that's why Dalen doesn't go to Red Oak, though. That's why I won't put him in Red Oak. We're next to, what is it? Is it Red Oak Elementary? The one that's right there?
Yeah.
He can walk to it. Like, our backyard is like 2 streets away from there. And he's been asking, because we pass it every day, I want to go to this school. I want to go. I'm like, nope.
That's where the twins go.
No. Nope. I refuse to put him in Red Oak. I'm not putting him in Red Oak because what my kids went through, and then I have friends' kids that are still in Red Oak ISD. It's just, when you hit middle school, that bullying, it spikes. And the teachers, they don't care. And it's not, I think it's not 100% the teachers don't care, but the teachers are like, I'm not going to get in the middle of it. So.
Well, then Cindy will be at the school every single day.
Oh, and I was, when it started with my kids, I was talking to the principals, the front desk people, the teachers. We were emailing. I was asking for cameras to be pulled, all of that, because they were just trying to send my boys all the time to AAP. And I was like, I need cameras. I need proof. I need this, that. And they got to the point where we can't show you cameras because it has other kids on there. I don't give a fuck about them other kids. This is not for retaliation. This is to see what really happened, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, just FYI.
I will be fighting. My kid goes to middle school next year. I'm not looking forward to. And this is the thing I was talking to my mom about the other day. And my kids are in, and I know that eventually their bubble will pop. Like,
right.
The innocence.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to a coworker about this the other day because she was telling me she's got 2 twin girls, and one of them, they're 11, and one of them started her periods like when she was 10, and I'm like, oh my god, like that's crazy to me, you know, because my son is 10, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so basically my son's going to school with girls who are already on their period, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like my son is just like, I see him as just so innocent because he is like my kids have this bubble of innocence, and I think it's very important for kids to keep that innocence for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not naive to where I don't think that like that's going to go away.
Yeah.
But they need to keep it for as long as possible because
and
once that innocence is gone, it's
we
gone
can do
forever.
everything at home, but then it's what they're exposed to.
Yeah.
And what other people's parents don't do to protect their child's innocence. You know what I'm saying?
Yesterday, we were at this like comic book store, right? Really cool store. I got a new pop figure, my little sugar skull.
It.
My little sugar skull.
I seen it.
But it was a really cool store. And out of nowhere, my son starts talking about, you know, him going through puberty soon. Oh, because we're talking about him being a teenager soon. Like he's got 3 years before he's a teenager. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, and then he said something about him going through puberty. I was like, baby, I don't want to talk about you going through puberty. You're 10. Like, I just can't think about it because I just see him still as
your
like
baby.
You know?
I know.
But at some point with you, that has to stop.
I'm always going to see him.
No,
as my
I'm
baby.
not just saying that, but like you have, and this is the hard part I have with them, with Nana, is like you guys don't want to see this and talk about it when it's something you will eventually have to.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. I'm not naive to think that I know I have to talk to my kids about sex. I know I have to talk to them about drugs, and I know all those things. I'm not naive to think that I don't. But
I think
So
some
he
of that's
went right here, right? Yeah. So when my kids, when they went to this school right here, they in fifth. It goes up to fifth grade, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. When they were in fifth grade, they sent out the little to talk about
so-
to watch the videos.
I think it starts in third grade. They start with like a very light. It's like
But by fifth grade, they're talking about
they're fifth grade. They're talking
and
it's
puberty,
full on
Yeah.
conversation. Yeah.
Whoa.
I think third grade they talk about like no parts or something like that. Or,
Yeah.
or your I forget what they call it.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
Square.
Fourth grade, I think it's a little bit more, and then fifth grade is the full on like talk.
Yeah.
You know, which I'm fine with. I like I said, I'm not naive to not realizing my son's growing up. I know he is.
Yeah.
My thing is, if he wants to run around thinking he's a ninja, I'm gonna let him think he's
Absolutely.
a ninja.
Hold on, sorry.
If he's gonna believe in Santa Claus, let him believe in Santa Claus.
Absolutely. A left turn here real quick. When we were at Walmart the other day, it was me, Dayla, and Illy. It was last weekend, and I was looking at some of the uniform stuff, right? I was like, oh, let me go ahead and start buying some stuff now. Well, we're going through where the shoes are, and Illy's always like, oh, look at these shoes, look at these. And Dayla's like, oh, look at these line up. And I said, do you want them? He said, no. I mean, I would have got him for him. If he said yes, I would be like, okay, here. But he was like, no. He's like, I'm showing Illy. I was like, so, but they were clearly boys' shoes. So I was like, you don't want it for yourself? He was like, no. I was like, okay, my bad.
We're past the light up shoe stage.
My bad. Okay. But his face was like, no, I'm showing Illy. Like, oh. If you wanted them, I would have got them for you.
Yesterday when we took the boys to get their shoes, like, this is the first time, like, usually I pick their shoes out and just, this was the first year that I told them, show me what you like. Show me what you want.
Yeah.
And they both picked out their own shoes. And Marcelo picked out some Nike, like, high top, but he wanted red.
Yeah.
He was like, I want red shoes. And I was like, okay. So his are red and black, and then Gordo always picks blue. Always. His favorite color is blue. So he got some blue and black shoes.
See, with Daylen's school, he's not allowed to wear colors. They have to be black shoes. They have to be all black because they're the way their uniform is. They have to be all black shoes. So I think that's why we had a hard time finding shoes because he can only do black. He can't do all these different colors. Even it can't be black, red, and green, or it has to be all black shoes. The boys wear black shoes. The girls wear white shoes. So.
I'd rather have black for sure because them white shoes get dirty quick.
Well, see, because he's in first grade, the more strict the older they get, the more strict they are in the uniform because he's been there since pre-K and kindergarten. They're more lenient. Because I would allow him to wear white shoes when he had a white collared shirt, right? That's just the way my brain works. Like, white shirt, white shoes. And they would be like, oh, boys wear black shoes. And I was like, technically, it's only required on Mondays because Mondays they have formal wear with the tie and all that. So they have to wear black shoes.
See, I'm glad my kids can wear whatever.
But yeah, so I think I still really pick out his own shoes. I just like, you like these? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay.
Just as long as they don't light up, Mama.
Apparently, excuse me. Not me. I didn't know we were past that, but okay.
Alrighty, ma'am. We are at an hour, if you can believe it.
We made it.
Talking about nonsense again. I don't even know what to call this episode. Just
Nonsense.
nonsense. No, we've got to catch up.
Nonsensing.
Nonsensing. Sounds good to me.
Nonsensing Sundays.
I like that. Nonsensing Sunday.
Alright, it was fun catching up.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Walmart. I feel like I say this every Sunday. I'm going to Walmart today.
Not I. Oh, wait. Heidi's got to go to Walmart.
But do my grocery shopping and drop it off. Thanks.
Give me your card.
Here you go. Just as long as you drop it off.
Give her the list. She'll do it too, probably. Alrighty, guys. Well, we will catch you next Sunday. Are you available next Sunday?
I believe I am. I have no trips planned.
Okay, me neither.
We're done tripping.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Until October, right?
Yes, until October, Cindy. And we're going to still record because we're going to be together.
Okay. All right. You better.
I can hate you so much.
Hey, then you'll have Lily online.
All right. Alrighty, guys. We will catch you guys in a week.
Peace out.
Bye.